Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Avatar: The Last Airbender, episode 11 of book 1. Lindsay didn't know about dapping up, and neither did I, until I looked up a video tutorial of how to do it. Practiced it on my own, and then we went on a vacation, and I used it on a random guy that I had an interaction with, and I did the fucking thing. And it worked, and it was totally cool. And Lindsay's over here making fun of me. Fellas, is it gay to practice social cues in private in preparation for when you go to a public place? Leave it in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions, 1 week ahead of edited reactions. Hope you enjoy this most of all. Let's go.
I like how even though the sound was off, the water is so ingrained into my brain.
Oh shit, I forgot to say, I'd never watched this episode. I was getting really impatient when I watched the show for the first time because I was watching a lot of TV and I didn't want any filler. So I said, are there filler episodes? I Googled it and they said that this was one that you could skip. So I skipped it. So fresh reaction for me too.
You know, so we don't get rained on. The dry season, you're not. Besides, that tarp makes a pretty warm place.
My instincts have been on point lately.
They were! That was the point of the episode.
Katara, why don't you worry about gathering the firewood?
You don't like my firewood.
Fine by me, if you're not gonna do your job.
Okay, I get the grub if you guys get the... Hey, where's the campfire?
Miss Know-It-All, Queen of the Twigs.
Oh yeah? Well, you're Mr. Lazy Bum, King of the Tents. Okay, listen guys.
Okay.
There's trees right over there, Katara. Like right behind Aang.
Settling feuds and making peace. All in a day's work for the Avatar.
I like that he gave him the bigger piece.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, Momo, that's fair.
That's Momo, that's almost as large as you.
It's got 5 stomachs. I didn't know that.
Like a cow or something.
Great divide. Wow.
Not the Grand Canyon.
Forever.
Okay, I've seen enough.
How can you not be fascinated?
I'm sure we'll be able to see it very clearly from the air. If you're looking for the canyon guide, I was here first.
Sounds informative.
Believe me, he's more than a tour guide. Only way in and
Sokka's
out
voice.
of the canyon is with his help. And he's taken my tribe across. Calm down, we know you're next. You wouldn't be calm if the Fire Nation destroyed your home and forced you to flee. Has to walk thousands of miles to the capital city of Ba Sing Se.
You're
Ba Sing Se.
Is that your tribe?
It most certainly is not. Low-life thieves. They've been
Okay.
the enemies of my tribe for 100 years.
Got a hog monkey as a fucking
Oh.
shoulder
My
thing.
tribe, so don't even think of stealing it.
Where are the rest of the guns?
Get me ahead of them to hold a spot.
I didn't know the canyon guy took reservations.
Of course you didn't. That's the ignorance I'd expect from a messy Zhang.
Whoa.
Unorganized and ill-prepared.
It's bold words. There's no cops around here, buddy.
Oh.
Sorry about the wait, youngsters.
Is that Aang from Omashu?
Yeah.
This here canyon.
Them, I think.
I was here first.
I can't guide people who aren't here.
Guess you guys will have to make the trip tomorrow.
Here they come.
Okay, can't you
Oh
just
my
take
God.
everyone at once?
You're not seriously gonna cave into these spoiled Ganjin? And we've got sick people that need shelter.
We've got old people who are weary from travel.
They don't look that weird. They look like they took time to iron their clothes
Wouldn't have
this
so
morning.
many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
If you Ganjins weren't so clean, wouldn't live to be so old.
I could smell your
Well,
stink.
How is that an insult? If you weren't so clean, maybe you wouldn't live to be so old. Fellas, is it gay to live a long time because you have good hygiene?
When you have one meme.
Whatever, miss. It's... Whatever, it's not... What is it? Not glamorous, but it's honest work or whatever.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Here's the deal. We're all going down together and I'll be here to fire sticking all the way across. Does that seem fair?
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Sorry, Appa. You'll have to do this on your own.
What?
And
Oh.
disputing tribe stuff is serious.
They don't know how to fly you,
I'm
Appa.
sure it's a good idea getting involved in
Appa
this.
knows how to fly
Tell
himself.
the truth, I'm not sure. But when have I ever been? He's the Avatar. Making peace between people is his job.
His job's gonna make us cross this whole thing on foot, isn't it?
Okay, now comes the bad. No food allowed in the canyon.
What?
Tracks dangerous predators.
Isn't this a days-long journey?
Well, he said you'll make it tomorrow, so maybe it's...
Go a
Maybe,
day without.
it's
Only
a
a
one
day?
day. I think that's the advantage of having the canyon guide. He gets you through really fast.
Now we're heading down in 10 minutes.
I wonder what's gonna be down there.
This is in the airport
Yeah,
security
literally,
line.
it's airport security. I wonder what's down there, like that attracts danger.
Side, buddy. Yip, yip.
And how having a guide would help. You could just go straight through it, couldn't you?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Earthbending.
Nice bending.
Oh, I guess that's why you need a guide.
Jobs much
Well, he probably does that
kids.
just to keep shit from climbing up.
Any of you are probably wondering how canyons are formed. Experts tell us this canyon
They're like,
Didn't ask, but thanks.
spirits who were angry at local farmers for not offering them a proper sacrifice.
Sorry, what?
Guess the spirits are still angry. Hope you all brought sacrifices.
Sorry, what, sir?
excuse me?
Didn't that come from your house that's like right up there? Is it?
These people are fleeing the Fire Nation to make sure we can't be followed.
That's a good thing. Oh, shit! I was gonna say, is this guy's just like maintaining his job security? That's the
I was
crazy
gonna
thing.
say, like, is he charging for this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing's freaky. So far,
That's
I've really,
terrifying.
I've really loved all the animal combinations, but
It's like
this
a
one,
skunk spider.
Yeah, not a fan.
Holy shit, Aang.
Damn.
That was crazy.
Canyon crawler.
Canyon.
Doesn't even have an
crawler.
animal name.
To be more.
Arms. They're broken.
Oh, fuck, he can't bend.
My arms. I got no bending.
We're trapped in this canyon.
He can't do the movement without
Yeah.
his arms.
Maybe you shouldn't have broken down the path back. And Appa already took off. Appa didn't wait for them.
The whole point of ditching our food was so we wouldn't have to deal with things like a canyon.
They took food down here.
100%.
The guide told them not to.
Absolutely.
What?
If there's anyone who
I'll-
can't go
just
without
throwing
food,
accusations.
it's you pampered Ganjin.
Stuck in this canyon with no way out.
Yeah, the problem is racism, not that a giant fucking monster just attacked
I'm
us.
not walking another step with the likes of them.
Now there's something we can agree.
Alright, let's split up. You guys can do whatever you want.
We need to get out of this canyon. I won't die down here. Become part of the food chain.
Jesus.
He's so for like terrifying. He's talking about sacrifices, then he gets all fucking
Like you always do.
terrified.
No! Thought I could help you guys get along, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Should split up. Ganjin's on this side and Zhang's on that side.
Great idea, Aang.
In two separate lines. Sokka, you go with the Zhangs, and Katara, you go with the Ganjin. Find out why they hate each other.
It's a really good, I guess, like pairing as well, because Sokka's all about like he's all a tribes warrior person. He probably fit in well with them. What about the guide? Did they just leave the guide? I didn't see him walking. He's just like, I need to get out of here.
So you guys aren't gonna put up your tarps?
It's the dry season.
Exactly.
You like to use the tarp as a blanket.
Finally, someone gets it.
I like that they use dry season
You really
as
think
well.
it'll rain?
No, but you can never be too careful.
I can't believe I never watched this episode. I love it so far. These fuckers.
Wow.
It's always rich
Wow.
people. It's always rich people.
Red Katara.
They even look like Fire Nation.
Oh, come now. You really
Like,
think
he
that
looks so
crowd of
evil.
thieves isn't smuggling
I mean,
sneaky Zhangs
you should have
up
seen,
there?
they were gobbling down stuff.
Well, I guess it's okay if everyone's doing
Good.
it.
Play the game, Katara.
Why does your tribe hate the Zhangs so much?
Like a smart girl, Katara.
A smart, refined girl. Not like those dirty Zhangs. Those filthy creatures.
The patriarch of our tribe, Jin Wei, who
Whoa.
was assigned an important duty, porting our sacred ore from the Great Eastern Gate to the Great Western.
It's like Egypt. Wait a minute.
Taking the ore from the east to the west represents the sun's rising.
So it is like
was
Egypt.
Our tribe's ancient redemption.
He's
Just
running.
run.
was attacked by one of the Zhangs.
Oh no.
A vermin named Wei Jin looked at the orb with envy, stole our sacred orb.
I'm sure this story is not exaggerated or
One-sided.
biased at all in any way.
A Zhang.
Right, that's the lesson. She's getting convinced. Wow.
Care for some meat?
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did also do it. It's always the poor people. Fucking.
For endangering everybody by bringing food, they probably assumed we brought food in and decided to bring food in themselves.
So it does start with the rich people.
The conflict with the Ganjin goes back over 100 years.
What's your story?
Wei Jin was leaving the western gate of our village when he saw a figure in the distance.
The different art style too.
Jin Wei.
Yeah,
On the ground,
interesting art style.
was transporting a sacred orb of a very powerful relic used in his tribe's redemption. Jin tried to tend to the man's wounds. Jin Wei insisted the orb was more important and asked him to take it back to his tribe. Promised to send help for the man as soon as he could. He was arrested.
This is a misunderstanding.
Sentenced him to 20 long years in prison. We Zhangs will never forget that injustice.
It would be nice to be around one of those campfires. Telling stories and laughing.
Only, isn't it? Being impartial.
I wish I could help these people get along. It's impossible.
Jesus, he's fucked up.
That's our biggest
We should get some
problem.
sandals.
We're almost to the other side.
Very good.
What other crazy monster are we gonna fight before we get out here? Or are we gonna have a big battle?
Will these people cooperate long enough to get out of the canyon? I don't think so, Ed. The Zhangs really wronged the gun, ambushed Jin Wei, and stole the sacred orb. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katara, what are you talking about?
It was 100 years ago.
Didn't steal the
Aang's
orb.
100 years old.
Maybe he'll
The
know.
village gate was wrongfully punished.
Oh, that would be so sick if he just actually knew.
I was there!
Get everyone together at the base of the canyon wall.
Actually, guys, I stole the orb.
Here we can eat. Put your heads together and figure out a way up this cliff.
The Zhang can climb the wall with their long, disgusting fingernails.
You pompous fool!
Cannon.
You're getting way too wrapped up in this.
Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Avatar.
Draws sword.
Only weapons will. Oh my god. Woo.
Oh god, Aang, you really know what to say.
Yeah.
Harsh words aren't so bad.
Oh my god. All the food.
Is that food? Unbelievable! You guys were alive in danger because you couldn't go without a snack. Is that egg custard in that tart?
Oh!
Oh my god.
They're coming back for me. They've had a taste, and they're coming back for me.
I don't care about this stupid feud. I just want us to get out of here alive.
Let's leave before solving anything.
Why didn't they just give all the food to Appa? And then, you know, have
Because they couldn't eat it in the canyon. They're just selfish. They're not looking at the bigger picture. That's the whole problem here. Holy shit.
Damn.
Oh my god. She's holding it like a whip there.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Did she take it out of the ground?
Probably. Damn!
They're so freaky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought those were people for a second. Oh my god.
Do what I do!
Feed them.
I don't think we have enough of those for everyone.
Damn, these guys are really easily bamboozled.
Despite their 8 eyes, they
Yeah,
get
they
snuck
can't
up on
see.
really easy.
We're riding out of this.
Oh my god.
Maybe this is a new way for the canyon guide to bring everyone across. Look at that!
Everyone, get off!
And leave them to starve with the bags over their heads.
Yes, do it.
I never thought a Ganjin could get his hands dirty like that.
Zhang's were so reliable in a pinch.
Perhaps we're not so different after all.
Too bad we can't rewrite history. Sacred orb from Jin Wei.
Wait a second. Jin Wei? Wei Jin?
It's the same guy.
Those guys. Might not look it, but I'm 112 years old. I was there 100 years ago on the day you're talking about. First of all, Jin Wei and Wei Jin weren't enemies. They were brothers. Twins, in fact. And they were
What?
8. And most importantly, playing a game. The sacred orb, that was the ball. And the eastern and western gates were the goalposts.
Oh my god.
Jinwei had the ball and was running toward the goal when he fell and fumbled. To steal the ball, he picked it up and started running it back toward the other goal. Stepped out of bounds. So the official put him in the penalty box for 2 short minutes.
Everything just got so exaggerated.
No putting anyone in prison.
What if he just made that up?
Actually a sacred ball?
Nope, just a regular ball.
What about our tribe's redemption ritual?
That's what the game was called. Redemption. If someone got the ball from one goal to the other, everyone would yell, "Redemption!"
You sound like you're making this up, Aang.
Wei Jin was kind of a slob, and Jinwei was a little stuffed. They respected each other's differences enough to share the same playing field.
Suppose it's time we forget the past.
and look to the future.
Damn, knowing that our 100-year warring history.
Blood was spilled.
There were a couple of
What have I done?
8-year-olds playing a game.
My brother sacrificed himself to this war.
I cannot thank you enough, Avatar.
Well, you know, that's fine.
Let us travel to the
Oh!
as one.
Very nice.
I'm sick of this place.
That's some luck you knew Jinwei and Wei Jin.
Feel really bad for anyone who.
Or you could call it lying.
What?
I made the whole thing up.
That is so wrong.
Now where's that custard tart? I'm starving.
Nice.
Thank God he made that up. Sometimes lying's good. What have
Like
we learned so
some
far?
says stealing is good,
stealing is
lying
good.
is
Lying is
good.
good. Wow, what an episode that was.
That's funny.
Ah,
And I mean, lying is good because their feud was fucking stupid.
yeah.
And you know, now they are fine. I've really loved like the backstory art style, like how it's told from the two different.
Can you not kick the back of the thing?
Sorry. How it's told from two different perspectives, so they have a completely different art style, just to
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know, like capture the vibe of the story.
This looks a lot like, if anybody's seen Gurren Lagann, the like commercial break, like whatever they're called, eye catches. It looks like the perspective and the colors and everything look a lot like that. Yeah, cool. But yeah, I don't know if I have much to say about it. I skipped this the first time I watched it because yeah, I skipped this and the Painted Lady episode. That happens a lot later. Just because I was following a filler guide, and I think I had just watched Naruto for the first time and like a couple other bigger shows. I think it was actually just after Naruto. That's probably why I was like so sensitive to filler, because I didn't know about filler, and then I watched Naruto and I watched all of part 1 while like skipping every individual episode. I'm like, after a while I was like, this arc doesn't seem like it matters, and then I heard about filler or something, but I didn't know there was guides for it. I skipped through like every episode just to make sure I wasn't missing anything and like kind of everything like that, and that was like super tiresome to me, and I just wasn't down for anything like that again. So I was hot off of that, and I was like, I don't want to do any of that shit. So I looked up a filler guide for this show, and then it said that the Great Divide, though I don't know where I found it or whether people agree with it or not. I guess it's not really worth it. It's just 2 episodes. So yeah, anyway, so I skipped this and the Painted Lady, but I'm glad we watched it this time. Makes good for a good reaction at the very least.
Oh, they both brought food. And, you know, set all these giant creatures. I do feel kind of bad for the canyon crawlers. It's not their fault. They're starved and live in this deserted canyon. And now they have bags over their faces so they won't be able to eat.
They'll be fine. There's a million of them. They're just giant bugs.
I know, but they're creatures too. I love the canyon guide.
That's my favorite part of the episode.
He's so funny for no reason.
Get me out of here!
Like, it's so funny how he comes in, he's so confident, he's like, ha, flinging the stuff
They
around.
get in there, it's just like, oh, well, I hope you brought sacrifices. It's like, what
And
the
then
fuck are you
I
doing?
love how he breaks both of his arms and like seemingly hurts one of his legs as well. And then it's just like, mate, whatever he said to Aang, he's just like, he just said something and then goes to sleep. And then the next day he's like, I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
He gives me the same energy as that meme that's going around of the guy who's just like, oh, same shit, different day. Like,
I love him. He's so funny. And I love how he just goes with them. He's just like he comes across like, wow, he's so confident. He like goes through this canyon all the time. And then he's just like, I'm never coming to this canyon again.
all right, W. See you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.